Alright, hello. I'm going to actually try and do a bit of cargo runs today. Should be interesting. Not done any before. Let's have a little look what we're going to do. I did try to do one, I lied. Failed miserably. So I'm going under my username of Pythagoras Pi, and I've got a Drake Cutlass Black sitting there waiting. So you can see I'm having to retrieve it because it was left on Daymar in quite a bad way. Basically, it crashed, and I was stupid enough to basically fill it up with goods. Classic mistake. So obviously I've lost all that. So you can see here when I go to buy, I've got 325 AUEC from my 5,000. So not a good start. So due to paranoia, I'm just going to spend a little bit of money, and I'm not going to make any attempt whatsoever to actually try and guess. Write down the prices and actually have a look to see, what the best idea. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to have a look and think, fuck it, that'll do. I'm just going to go for that. So let's have a look what sounds reasonable. Let's have a look. I mean, I've got no idea whether these prices are good, bad, or indifferent, or whatever. I don't even know if I could sell this stuff anywhere else. But I don't know. It all looks pretty reasonable. I'm going to go for a bit of titanium. Probably people screaming right now, what the hell are you doing? Don't even think about it. But it's good comedy value. So I'm a bit worried about my money. I'm going to lose half of this, I know it. So let's just go for a couple of hundred. It's putting it into my Cutlass Black as well. That's good. Got it. So I've got a huge amount of cargo. Just one SCU, not even completely full. Just going to sit there in my Cutlass Black, which is obviously capable of carrying a little bit more than that. But there you go. That's where we are. Oh, that's good. Time's run out. I can actually retrieve this. I'm pretty pleased with that. That's for sure.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Oh, exciting. B01. Okay. So let's make our way there. It's quite interesting hearing lots of people talk about the fact that they walk. The walk now is so slow, but actually, if I slow it right down, I think it's quite realistic to, you don't go running around everywhere all the time. Sometimes you do just slowly meamble along, and I think it's good. It doesn't have to be a high-speed game. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. It can be more in line with reality. Okay. So all being well, my Cutlass is up here, and all being well, it's got all its doors, because that's something that's happened to me recently. Excellent. Another thing that's happened to me recently is I couldn't get back inside it. Couldn't open the door again. But it's all part of the joys, isn't it? We all know and love Star Citizen for what it is, and obviously this is all early days. Plenty of testing for us to do. So I'm not too worried about that. And it's so beautiful, the game. I mean, I'm constantly in awe of the graphics. And, as you're approaching a planet and you go out a first-person view and just have a look at the scenery, it's just incredible. And when you actually land and walk about, it's absolutely beautiful. Fantastic game. So I'm quite new to the Cutlass Black, but I've got to say, my son's actually got one of these, and I had to get one after he got one. It's just so brilliant. It's an excellent ship, absolutely superb.
Launch complete. Landing gear up.
I'm using dual joysticks, by the way, two Thrustmaster T16000Ms. So affordable, and you know, I haven't had them that long, but I'm so pleased I got them. They are so, so good. Right, loads of choices now as to, I think what I'm going to do, for no particular reason, I'm going to try and go to Daymar and go to ArcCorp, because I noticed just on the little travels before that you could actually buy and sell cargo there. So don't expect to make any money. I expect to make a little loss, but got a little bit of money left. If I get that far, I might dare myself to, if I'm not going to make any money out of that cargo, to buy a little bit more of something else, and then to let's go to Levski maybe after that and see if I can actually make some money. I won't be able to, of course. It doesn't work like that. Right.
Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, cool, there we go. Spin that beauty around. Let's go to here. No, 6 is going to be a bit closer.
Quantum drive.
Love the sounds as well. This is my first attempt at doing any kind of live streaming, by the way. I've only just started making recordings in the first place, so this channel's pretty new, and so I've got no idea at the moment. It might be that no one can actually hear this once I actually listen it back. I suppose anyone's watching at the moment as well, but hopefully some people get back to it at least as a recording. Right, let's get that afterburner going. Get it up to, goes pretty fast to Cutlass. I think it goes up to 1,113 or something. Yeah, spot on. 1,113. So I'm sure everybody's done what I've done a few times, and that's go directly down towards the planet, desperate to get to the surface, and then realising you're going all too quick, and slap yourself straight into the planet's surface. Shields must be amazing, because I've bounced a few times. So I've learnt my lesson there. Obviously, it's just impatience. We've all got it. But I do find that if you do want to come in quickly, obviously you come in at more of an angle. You know, you can actually cope with that speed. So it's always nice when you're aiming for somewhere like this, near the horizon, because you're going at a decent angle. So even if you wait till the last moment, you can skim across the surface ridiculously quickly. Don't recommend it, obviously. Ridiculously stupid thing to do. Very dangerous. Let's have a little look now. Yeah, ArcCorp, beautifully on the dark side there. Let's have a little spin around of the ship. I love the Cutlass as well. It's just, when I first saw it I liked it, but obviously after the rework, it's just fantastic. It's like some sort of cat, like a leopard or something, just sort of jumping. Oh, Jaguar, it looks a little bit like a Jaguar. And with this turret, it's just perfect. It has a couple of people, you can fit people in the back, obviously you've got seats. It's so multifunctional, it's ridiculous. A couple of beds, so you can jump around. It's got a nice bit of cargo. It's very manoeuvrable. I think it's pretty good in a fight. I'm not, it is. I've had a quick go on this, not very successful. I do find that what I like to do is I do find a gimbal really difficult, especially with dual joysticks, and I tend to try and lock it. But I have noticed I've not been able to do that. It used to be, I think it was Alt GRJ, and that doesn't seem to work anymore. I know they've changed some of the key bindings. I haven't really looked yet, but next time I'm in a fight I'll struggle desperately to find it before I get blown up, or just attempt with the gimbal to survive and shoot. But that is beautiful, isn't it? It's such a beautiful game, it really is. And it's just so immersive, that idea that you're actually just flying down towards the planet's surface. And then you can actually land on it. Get out and walk around the whole thing if you want. Under my other username, which is Lord Newton, on this channel, I've made some videos. I've made a couple so far. I'm doing a whole series. As part of our organisation, basically, is like a part of it is to do news and broadcasting and a bit of entertainment. But you know, sort of first-person gameplay stuff, rather than these sort of gameplay videos. And yeah, on there I've actually gone up a couple of mountains. Hopefully I was the first person up there, so I've decided to name them. I think that's fair. So I'm going to do a series on different mountains. And it does tell you where to find them, tells you a bit about the planets. So hopefully you can check those out. Hopefully you can feel like pressing the subscribe button is a good idea, because eventually I hope I will actually get better and better at this and people will enjoy it more and more. There we go. That's absolutely stunning. Amazing. Right, here we go. I always like to wait until about 30 kilometres, something like that, before I start actually slowing down. So you come in at this angle, you're pretty safe, aren't you, really? He says, and then he's going to plonk it straight to the side of one of the mountains that surrounds the Harcourt mining area. Ship seems to operate really well as well once you're actually in atmosphere, which is nice. Bit crazy low flying there. It's great, isn't it? Absolutely love it. Right, so I think it's probably just as easy. There's no one else here today. I don't remember which one it is. I think that blue one is the landing services one, isn't it? So it must be this one here, maybe. I'm not sure if you actually need to hill for a landing here. I suppose I should try it. This is so bright now, or maybe it's just when you're in the cutlass, I don't know, but it's actually really difficult to see which one it is. I think it's that one. Nope. There we go. Yeah, it's so bright, it's really difficult to see. I'm sure they're going to sort that out at some point, but yeah, you don't need to basically, do you? It does nothing. I quite often just land on the ground actually when I fly around these ones anyway, but I will land down there.
Landing gear down. Landing complete.
Wrong button. I don't have time to do that. I don't really want the power off. I'm just going to turn the engine off. Okay. Just to exit. I could probably click it now, can't I? But yeah. Don't have to actually find it specifically. Right, let's go and see if I can get rid of this one SCU cargo for anything kind of profit. There it is. I've got to look at it before. Yes, I do have slightly more room. I can't even remember what I paid for it. Ridiculous. Anyway, I think I had 300 odd. So I suppose I'll be able to see how much money I've got. Right, up we go. Okay, here we go. Let's try and find. I like this guy here. He's definitely a little bit autistic. He completely ignores you, refuses to look in your eyes. Perfectly reasonable. We're all a little bit like that, especially us techie lot that like these sort of games. But you know, all right there. It's all right. Let's have a look. So here's where I failed to make any money whatsoever. This is why you should probably take a little bit more of a scientific approach rather than my approach. Just chuck some stuff in and see what happens. So I'm down to 123. I had 300 at the start of this after my crash and disaster. All good fun. Let's have a little look here. So what have I got to do? I think there's a sell button behind that light there. Yeah, there it is. So as you can see, I've got no idea what I'm doing. Select my ship. Looks like I can't actually, not allowed to sell it here. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, got no way of selling that cargo, which is brilliant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to risk it. If it crashes, I will literally be left with no money, but that's all part of the fun. I'm going to pick up something else. Let's have a look. A bit of quartz, because it seems cheap. That's about all I can afford. What do you reckon? Throw all my money on it? I might as well. If worst comes to worst, I'm going to have to do some sort of challenge to get some money back. A mission, I should say, a challenge. Do some sort of mission to try and get some money back so I can start all over again. So let's purchase that. Are you sure? Yeah, all in. There goes my wallet. It's just like real life, completely skint. Right, there we go. Cheers, mate. See you later. If he goes. So I actually intend to do just a whole series of these live streams now. It's sensible to play the game. Might as well stream it at the same time. Might do a few edits afterwards for some other people. Right, let's have a look. So I should have another. I think it said it was taking up 2 SCU for that. So it's so cheap that stuff that it fills up pretty quick. But that's all my money gone now. Look, I've just got those 3 measly little bits of cargo in the ship. So let's close up. Let's go. I think it's Nevsky, which is on Delamar, I think, isn't it? Yeah, Delamar. And then see if I can somehow sell these things. Maybe I'm just stuck with them. Maybe nobody wants them. Maybe that was a really bad idea. But there you go. You live and learn. Just notice the messages coming in. Hello, people. Both of you from Russia. Nice to have you here. Feel free to subscribe so you find out next time I'm on.
Engines online.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Right, just go flying upwards. Straight up. Straight out. Let's have a little look at that view as well as we see how rapidly the ship goes. It's brilliant. There's the horizon as we're moving out towards the edge of space. Let's see if we can find Crusader. There she is in the background. That is beautiful. Let's just lean forward a little bit so we can get a nice little angle. There we go. Look at that. So stunning, this game. Absolutely beautiful. Right, let's have a little. How are we doing? Not quite out the atmosphere yet, because we've got the altitude being shown there. I think it's basically when that altitude goes. I presume that it's when you're out of the atmosphere. Right, while that's plodding along, oh, there we go. We're out of the atmosphere. Let's have a little look. Go to the map. So let's have a go at getting right out to, there it is, Delamar. It's a long way off when you think about it. He's cruising here. all this stuff's not far enough away from each other, and then you've got this beauty. It's just going to be, as they expand this and make it bigger and bigger, it's just going to be so amazing. It's already pretty amazing, but it'll make it even more amazing. We're there. Right, I've got all these little markers, so I don't really know which one. Did I even set it properly? Possibly didn't even set it properly. Alright, there we go, that one's pointing in the sky.
Quantum drive is
Let's
now
go.
on.
Love it. 800,000 kilometres away. Let's have a little look while we're cruising through there. Let's have a little look at what that looks like. It's just brilliant. Just love all these effects. Here she comes. You can see her. Getting close here. She comes now. Boom. Love it. On my channel, where I've actually done a I'm sort of trying to find decent mountains to go up. Found a really nice mountain here, near one of those craters over on the left there, sort of that way. It wasn't dark when I went up there, but another mountain I went up in yellow. I did go up there in the dark, and when I got to the top, just waiting for the sun to come up. It's just such a stunning game. That was brilliant. That was. Okay, Levski. Here we go. Levski's out that way. 100. I think it's always quite hard to tell, but I think it's probably just about on this side of the planet. I can't remember. This is actually quite a small moon. Well, it's a moon at the moment. Well, in theory, it's supposed to be an asteroid. Well, Levski's supposed to be an asteroid, but it's also supposed to be in a completely different system. It's just for the moment they've chucked Levski on this moon here, but I hope they keep it because the surface is brilliant. I presume it's good enough being called something else, I don't know. And Levski will go to its proper place. Right, let's just go there at pretty full speed. Let's have a little look out like that. The asteroid belt that's around the Yayla is very beautiful, but also like all these asteroids around here as well. What's brilliant is you can pinpoint them from a distance, like large ones like that. Just tiny little dots, and you can track them and just go straight to them, and there they are. They're actually there. There's tiny little dots in the sky are real tangible things in the game. Another 46 kilometres, so it could be just over the horizon, but I think we're getting to a point now where it looks pretty stable now, because often it moves with the planet. It's moving actually with the planet revolving, and you know it's quite far away. Won't take long to get there now. Apparently we're travelling at the maximum safe speed at this. I presume it's to do with the altitude that you're at. Some other factors maybe. "29 kilometres to go." Oh yeah, there you go. You can actually see some of the cranes or drilling machines, whatever the hell they were, that are poking out there. I've only been to Levski once, so it's be fun going there again. It's great fun trying to land in one of the bays. Just that itself. Stopped for some reason. Quite pushing forward on the joystick. Right. Let's go up a little bit as well. Looks like there's like 3 ships there already. I don't know how many bays they've got. I think it's 4, isn't it? I suppose there could be, one of those could be a land vehicle as well. Spawn that and drive off around here. Brilliant. I think I should try that on here yet. I've literally only got this cutlass back under this one, so I do have another one. Got the Aquila. It's got the Ursa Rover with it. That's great fun. If you can get in it, if you can make it work. There we go, look at that. Oh, funky little place, I love that. Obviously flown into that massive hole, that mine. I mean, who doesn't? There you go, looks like 4 ships are in there, so what am I going to do here then? This is going to be interesting. Let's try and hell and see where it tells me to go. I have absolutely no idea what happens in this situation. Looks like somebody might be going out, they just arrived, because one of them's open anyway. Here he comes, he's just leaving. That might help me. Off he goes. It's that one, isn't it? Right, Levski landing control. There we go, I can hardly see this.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I will, thank you very much. I presume it's this one. Although, hold on, there's still someone down there. No, it's this one opening up, is it? Let's get a bit closer and then we should see the blue line. I can't see any blue line. Maybe it's actually this one over here. Oh my god. I'm supposed to know which one I'm supposed to go in. It's not that one. Let's go a bit closer. Maybe I've got to go in here. Right, it must be this one. It hasn't got a ship in it, the others have. I'm going by that premise alone, as it's refusing to give me a marker, usually doesn't it? Am I imagining it? Right, here we go.
Landing gear down.
Yeah, it's a good idea to put landing gear down before slapping on the surface. That's why I didn't show. I'm a muppet. You need to make sure you got your landing gear down, otherwise it's not going to show you where to land. Surprised it let me request it. I suppose it presumes you know what you're doing, you're not an idiot like me. Alright. Keep adding new music to this as well. It's quite nice.
Complete.
Right.
And done. Welcome to Levski.
Thank you. Glad to be here. Let's see if I can even make 50p out of this ridiculous lack of cargo I've got. At least, well, I shouldn't say anything. At least it hasn't crashed. I've just said it. Damn it. I've literally got no money left. I'm on 0 credits, and if I lose this, if we crash or something happens, I'll kiss goodbye to my tiny little bit of cargo. Let that be a lesson to everybody. Don't throw all your money into diamonds and think, wow, I'm going to make tons of money, and then the game crashes, and that's the end of that. Joy, I suppose. Right. It's part of the joy trying to get the money back again as well. It's all good fun. There we go. So am I supposed to lock this? Now, like I say, before it crashed and I lost all my money, just before that I couldn't actually even get back in after closing. I'm not going to risk it. Call me paranoid, which is a perfectly reasonable thing, but I'm not going to risk it. So I've only been to Levski once and I got properly lost because I tried to go around everywhere. I couldn't believe it. It's really quite amazing. They've done it really well. It's massive. But I presume this is the way in. Oh yeah, it's the old lift. I remember this. Okay. It's actually performing all right. This, I'm quite pleased, especially as my computer is this particular one. Sort of working up towards a proper gaming computer. This is not a proper gaming computer. What I've done is I've got a tiny little mini tower i5 processor. I basically bought the 980 Ti, I think. It seems to work pretty well. I can't complain. But I've only got a little mini case, so I literally just cut a hole in it so I could bodge it. So it's a proper bodge job. In fact, hold on. Let me see if I can actually. I don't know if I can. God knows if you'll see this or not, but God knows if you'll see that. But that is what you call a proper bodge job. I mean, it may look not quite as bad on this camera because it might hide the truth, but I've actually, insanely enough, I've actually just used black masking tape, which is hopefully hiding the truth from your. Oh, in the meantime, let me out. That's great. God, that's what happens when you just play around. Can I press up and it will open? Is life that easy? Or have I completely bugged this up to customs? Or did it go down again? No, there we go. Cool, right. That's ship retrieval. So I think I've got to go through here, haven't I, and then find somewhere to try and it was over here. Yes, I remember. But like I say, I had a good walk around here, walk around different levels, walk around the market and everything. Incredible. Right. Oh, sure that's the same guy. It was like ArcCorp. How did you get here before me? Fantastic work. He still refused to look at me, fair enough. Okay. Right. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but there you go. There's my 0.A United Earth credits. Sell. Cutlass Black. Ah, I can sell it for absolute loss. At least I can get rid of it. Do you know what I might do? I might not sell it here. Or, oh, I've got no idea what I paid for it in the first place. Does it tell you what you would get for it? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's a little bit less. And that's definitely a little bit less. So what I might do is hang on to, I don't know, that's probably about what I paid for that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to risk it. And I'm going to make my way back to Odyssey and see if I can get a little bit more out of there. Probably not that. Do I need to? I don't need to retrieve it. Look, it's down there. Is that saying it's down here? Oh, no, it's not down there. I don't actually put it there. I've got no idea which one it is. Does it tell me if I've gone here? Nope, it doesn't. It just says Levski. Right, so I'm just going to go down. Let me think, when I came out here, where did I come out? Was it 1 or was it 4? Flipping up, I haven't got a clue. Let's just see what happens. Well, could end up with somebody else's ship, I suppose. Hey, what? This isn't right, is it? I've gone completely wrong now. Yeah, this is not the right way to go at all. Even if it does point roughly at the Cutlass Black, I'm sure it's not the right way to go. And I managed to get lost already, that's incredible. Oh, nice. This is where it takes you outside. Well, these are like official landing places then as well. That's nice. Alright guys. They look pretty serious, don't they? Give me the heebie-jeebies. Close flames coming out there as well. Absolutely brilliant. I'll have to, with my other user, I'm going to have to come here with the Aquila and, well, not even with the Aquila, just come here and then get the rover out. Go for a little drive, that'd be a blast. Right, so that was wrong. So it's quite far down. Let's have a little wonder, see if I actually walked halfway down there. Can I keep walking down? Looks like it. Top lobby. Alright, that goes down to customs. Nice. Top lobby and right, so that's top lobby. At least I know that exists. Right, so I am on one of these. Hangar 1, Hangar 2. Might not even be one of these. Sort of makes sense. There was 4 things, so. Oh, there we go. 3 and 4. Yeah, I know. Does that mean he's already going to move it? Not yet. I'm going to try 4. Because it was right on the left. It's either 1 or 4. I might go for 1. No, I want to go for 4. I bet he's going to take my ship into storage just before I get it. As long as I don't lose the measly bit of cargo I've got left. Because that is all my money. What? No, it's not okay. Oh my god, I can still see it on the screen. It's still there, still pointing at it. Can I get out there quick enough? Am I even in the right place? It's gone! Unbelievable. Right, at least I'll know where it's going to go because he's going to tell me when I actually get it again. That'll be alright. That's what happens when you flap about. Can't complain. He's just doing his job. I can see through a gap there, but apparently I can hear noises. I presume we are going up. I think that's just a graphics fart. Right, there we go. Oh. A little bit glitchy there. Right, let's have a little look-see. Retrieve. With cargo. Thank you. Yes, please.
She'll be waiting for you in the hangar.
That's good. Which hangar? Hangar 2. I've got a number. I know where I'm going. I'm not lost like an idiot. Right. Well, maybe. Press the button. Okay, let's go. Right, so I don't know if anybody. Basically, I was saying earlier on in this video, I'm not going to use any science on this. I'm just going to. I had a tiny bit of money left, 325 credits left after crashing in an attempt to just take a ship full of diamonds, and it crashed. Stupid mistake, I know. Schoolboy error. I know loads of people have done that. The same things happened to them. So I'm not the only muppet in the world. So I was left with 325 credits, luckily. I've decided to use absolutely no science at all. People have got spreadsheets and all sorts of stuff. That's what you call sensible. But I've decided, fuck that. Let's just take a gamble. I've taken some random stuff and I've successfully made 0 money out of it so far because it's just not worth anything. Let's take it now to Port Olisar and see if I can get some money out of it. But I am taking a risk here because I've literally got no credits left. All I've got is this cargo. And anything could go wrong. There it is. Free SCU. They're not even full up because I couldn't even afford to fill up. One of those is, I don't know what they are now. Anyway, I spent 325 on those. That I do remember. And let's see if I can get anywhere. Let's see if I can even get my money back. To be honest with you, it'd be a miracle if I can, because that was not what you call sensible trading. And come on, where are you? Oh, there we go. Let's just go for flight ready.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary
I
craft.
presume it just opens up just because it realises you're
Systems
leaving.
online.
Oh, I suppose it opens up when you hold the ship.
Complete.
Cool.
Shield system online. Landing gear up.
Let's have a look at that. How cool is that? That just looks amazing. It doesn't matter how you look at this game, what angle you look at, it's just amazing. I will, thank you. Right, let's go for it. Let's get up here. Fly directly up and out. Let's have a little look at that from here. We're going to smash into an asteroid on the way up. Gonna miss that. Don't know, are they asteroids? So they're just sitting there. Who knows? I suppose this whole moon is supposed to be an asteroid. It's the moon at the moment, but I've just loved that look at that surface as well. Like I say, on my other videos, I've actually climbed up a mountain on that planet. Absolutely beautiful. I gave it a name. I actually named it after Anthony Tanaka, who's in Levski. There's a statue. He's a young boy. There's a bit of a martyr. Really interesting story. It's in that video if you want to watch it. It's not too long. But yeah, me just finding this mountain and getting up to the top peak. And I'm sure I'm the first person up there. I'm sure that means I'm allowed to name it. That's what I reckon anyway. Cool, let's have a little look. See if I can get back to Port Olisar without crashing. Well, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, gone off. I have to click over here, I think. Let's zoom in. Right. Can I just get there in one go? Not actually. Have I even been to Sedin? I'm not even sure if I have been. No doubt there's someone on there as well. I could probably get. Oh, I've done it. I keep doing that. It does help when you actually set the destination. I have to. Well, I'm not really sure why you have to do that, but anyway. There we go. That's actually. That's not too clever, is it? There she goes.
Drive is now on.
See how small Crusader is from this distance. Well, it's so far away. It's brilliant. A little look at that. I love that. I love all the colours you get from this. It's fantastic. It's so beautiful. Nobody can say this game isn't stunning and beautiful. Cool. Got all those ships now as well, brilliant. Right. Let's see where it suggests it should go. Still going forward as well. Right, yeah. It's not a thing that happens, isn't it? When you come out of jump, it decides to leave a little bit of throttle on. Cool. So this is great as well, isn't it? Seeing all these other people and you can hail them. It's just a matter of time before you can call someone and talk to them. And brilliant. I'd like to land, please.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I will. Thank you very much. I have to put landing gear down, otherwise I won't be able to see what you're talking about.
Landing gear down.
There we go. Just behind that caterpillar there. Got ship movement at the moment. No, look. Whoa, it's flying down there. Wait, it's my space. I don't even think about it. It's dust for everybody. Forward a little bit more. Nudge forward, he says. Whoa, flipping hell. That was not what you call nice flying, was it? It's hardly a soft landing either, but you know, I blame the sudden drop in frame rate. That's what everyone else does. Right. Oh, flipping hard. It sounded pretty impressive, whatever ship that was going past. Hey, there it is, engine off. Thank you. And exit. Where's the exit? Doesn't say the word exit. Just click there, I'm sure it'll let me out. It will indeed. Cool. Right, let's see how much money I've lost in all those travels. Never mind the fact obviously I've spent a load of fuel. But at least I've made that trip without crashing and losing the cargo. It says, speaking a bit too early. There we go, there's my 3 bits of cargo, my last money. Oh, that is a really crap bit of parking. But now I don't know how I didn't break my leg there. Look at that. What a fantastic bit of parking. That is what you call classy parking there. I'm available for taxiing if you fancy taking a little bit of a risk in terms of getting in and out of my ship. Right, Port Olisar. Right, this makes quick enough. Open sesame. Oh, that's okay. Let's just step away and come back again. Oh no. Interesting. Port Olisar has decided that I am not allowed in. Right, let's try a different door. Let's sprint for it. Round to go. Now, please work. Actually, looks like I've almost squeezing through that gap. Oh, not quite. No way. Usually it just even opens. And it says open, so usually you just walk up to it and it opens. Okay, it's not liking me.
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity, we have been forced to assign your landing zone to another customer.
Hey, that's fine. Whatever. Just let me in. Right, I'm just going to have to go around to yet another door. Yeah. Nice little jog around, nothing wrong with that. Everyone needs a bit of exercise. Right, let's try this one again. Alright, it's not opening automatically. Oh, that one I need to press. Right, I've not had this before. Oh! Did you see that? Where was it? Where was it? I did get a little round circle graphic up there. I'll press there. It's just off center for some reason. No, it didn't work. Even though. Yes. There was a tiny little pixel. Just had to get the right pixel. Yeah, it's more like it. Who'd have thought the hardest bit of this whole journey was opening the bloody door to Port Olisar. Right. Okay. Getting ready to grenade myself in there. Except I haven't got any grenades because I can't afford it. What's he looking at then? Let's have a look, mate. Let's have a look what you're looking at. It just tells you what landing pads there are. Look. 004, it's over that way. Number 10's that way. No? Not interested? Oh no, there's some nutters around here, there really is. Right, let's have a look. I don't actually want to do that. Going completely mad. I want to go over here and see what I can get from my 325 credits of investments using absolutely no science whatsoever. And this is why you probably should use this. There's my official wallet of bugger all. It's so lifelike, it's unbelievable. Oh, what? Why can't I set location? Okay, that's a bit weird. Okay, let me just see. I probably need to. Well, maybe I should try and spawn it. Let's just see if that works. Maybe I'll just need to spawn it and see if that actually makes any difference. So, oh, hold on. It's just gone a little bit mental. Let's have a little look. Right, there we go.
Welcome to the Port Olisar ship deck. Please press the screen to continue.
Let's try and.
To access your craft, consult one of
I can't even retrieve it. That's a bit mad, isn't it? Pay expedited fee. I'll do that. I've got absolutely no money. I can't actually afford to. Just to see if it makes any difference. Hey, there she is. That's it. Look, I've officially lost all my cargo, and I've got absolutely no money. Brilliant. Excellent. Right. Well, I'm going to carry on tomorrow, and tomorrow, basically going to see how I can get some sort of money back from absolutely nothing. If you want to know when I start doing that, just hit the subscribe button, and then you'll be able to watch that. And if you're watching this a bit like Dave in the UK, the TV channel, and watching and repeat, subscribe anyway, and at least you'll know about the antics I get up to. So start doing this new thing for me, all this crazy streaming. Cool. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.